Alright guys, we're back again today to look at Foxy the Fox 110's response to my double commentary on her. Let's see how she handles our truth this time, shall we?
Yo, what's up? It's me, Foxy the Fox 110, and welcome to Foxy Reacts Season 5, Episode 92. And this is another Fox Reacts on Ryan. Anyways, since this video the Fox Reacts on is 42 minutes, 40 seconds, I'm going to be splitting it into 4 parts. But I'm not going to explain how I'm going to do it, because I just want to get going with the Fox Reacts. But I'll explain as I go. But anyways, today part 1 will be the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes of the video for the Fox Reacts. Anyways, so you guys know, I know that I said put it in my feed part of Fox Reacts. I know that I said in my feed part of Fox Reacts when Ryan that responds. I want responding back, but I changed my mind. I decided to respond one more time, since this is basically double Fox Reacts. Not double Fox Reacts. This is basically his, because it's basically a double commentary of his. That I'm doing Fox Reacts on. But basically, after I respond to this whole video, I'm just going to take the L. I'm just going to take the L and move on, because it's not worth it. We'll keep going back and forth all the time. It's best to just take the L and move on. And that's what I'm going to do after this 4-part of Fox Reaction Ryan. Anyways, before we get started, just going to say, don't attack this user, which thing, because this video is only meant for entertainment purpose only, and constructive purpose only. Anyways, let's get started. It's me, Foxy the Fox 110.
I know I could have asked this a bit earlier, but what happened to, hey, what's up, it's me, Foxy the Fox 110.
Well, I decided to change my intro. And welcome to Foxy Reacts Season 5, Episode 90. And this is another Foxy Reacts on Ryan. Anyways, this video was 20 minutes, 54 seconds. I decided to split it into 2 parts. So basically today's part 1 will be the first 10 minutes of the video for the Fox Reacts. Then tomorrow part 2, which is the final part, will be the last 10 minutes and 54 seconds of the video for the Fox Reacts. Anyways, before we get started, just want to say, don't attack Ryan or what you're saying, because this video is only meant for entertainment purposes only, and constructive purposes only. Anyways, let's get started.
Alright guys, we're back to square one with Foxy's commentary videos. She's still too blind and stupid to see the truth despite my previous attempts to explain it to her like a child. Unfortunately, her lame, pathetic excuses are so flimsy that I just have to keep trying until she finally understands the truth. So here goes take number 2.
What's up, everyone? It's me, Foxy the Fox 110. And welcome to Foxy Reacts Season 5, Episode 88. And this is another Fox Reacts on Ryan. Anyways, before we get started, don't attack user with anything, because this video is only meant for
insisting that your reacts and commentaries are different when they're exactly the same. You're just wasting all this time trying to argue over nothing instead of admitting defeat and moving on with your life, but you're too stubborn and stupid to even realize that, aren't you? Keep living in your little fantasy land where up is upside down and left is right and commentaries aren't just another word for reacts.
Well, I have said, that there is a small difference between the two.
And what exactly is this small difference?
But I know that there's a small difference between the two. Because like I've told you before, just because they are similar doesn't mean they're the same thing. So basically what I was saying, basically pointing out that there's a small difference between the two.
Okay, so we finally have it. She now begrudgingly admits that her videos are similar and that she was just pointing out a small difference between the two. But here's the thing, that small difference is so minor that it doesn't even matter. In practice, your reacts and commentaries are the same exact thing. You can call them two different things if you want to, but it really has no meaning when they're essentially one and the same. The whole idea that one is different.
I understand what you're saying.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Okay, so it has came to pass that Foxy the Fox 110's just gonna sit in her chair and not say a word like a stubborn child. But this video has gone on long enough, haven't you suffered enough through her pointless ramblings? Don't worry, I'll keep skipping all of these parts until she actually has something to say. So let's just do that and cut to part 2.
Well, that's not what I was saying, dude. I was basically saying I don't know what to say about that, because I don't know what to say.
You don't know what to say? Well, I don't know what to say to you either. Why don't you think before you speak? Or do you think at all for that matter? You don't even realize what you're saying and how stupid it comes off as. All of your responses are like talking to a brick wall, and that's probably because your head is full of bricks instead of brains. How do you survive with this level of stupidity? Your ignorance is making me lose brain cells, seriously. Nice going there, Genia.
Well, it's just that sometimes I don't know what to say.
Oh, so it sounds like your slow brain's too busy trying to figure out what to say that you just forgot how to speak. Well, we sure didn't want to hear your nonsense anyway. So you do us all a favor and stay silent until next time. Then you might have something worth listening to.
Take your advice and try it.
It's not that deep, man. The guy is clearly picking fights with Mason for no good reason. So grow a pair of balls and shut him down already. You're not gonna get anywhere by being all confused like a dum-dum. In reality, you call reacts.
I don't know what to say to respond to that.
Okay folks, she's done it again. She's sat in her chair doing nothing for the whole duration of part 3, even part 2. At this rate there's really nothing else for me to say, so I'm gonna skip the rest of this video to spare you all the boredom and suffering. We'll see you in part 4, where hopefully Foxy's willing to make a comeback and actually put up some fight, because so far, she's been completely steamrolled by us.
And also to let you know, I did stick to the word into the web letter by putting them in one of my videos.
You know, it's a little hard to believe that you actually have anything new to say when your speech is so incoherent. But why don't you go ahead and try repeating it again more clearly if you even can? Just try to speak like a normal person. We shouldn't have to listen to your drunken ramblings all the time. So clean up your act and make some sense for once.
Well, the thing is, I have a stutter problem. I have a stutter problem, so I basically can't help it because I have a bit of a stutter problem. But I will try to say what I said more clearly. So to let you know, I stick to my word and told the wolf lover in one of my videos of what I told you that of what I said to you that I would tell him.
You know what, Foxy? Just don't talk anymore if you keep talking like this. We can't even make out what you're saying anymore because your mind has clearly stopped functioning. And we already know you don't have a point anymore, so just give it up.
Hopefully he saw it. Hopefully he watched the video and saw it. And saw what I had to say to him.
Sorry to say this, guys, but I'm going to have to skip the whole video, because for the last 9 minutes of it, she kept her mouth shut and didn't say anything. It's like we completely broke her with our facts and knowledge, so at this point, it's pretty clear that she's not only stubborn, but is now completely speechless. Well, that's all for today's video, folks. Thanks for watching. This has been quite a journey to make a commentary on Foxy the Fox 110 and her reacts versus her commentary arguments, and it's been fun. I've learned a lot, and Foxy has learned nothing. It is what it is, and we'll be back soon with more nonsense.
Anyways, that's in part 4, which is fun part of the Foxy Reacts. And like I said, in part 1 of the Foxy Reacts, after the Foxy Reacts on Ryan, I'm going to be taking the L and moving on. Because that's the best thing to do.
Oh, is that so? Is it because you realized your arguments have all been completely demolished and that you have no point anymore? Well, it's about time you figured it out. But sure, move on if you have to, because that's a lot easier than trying to keep defending your pointless arguments. I'm just amazed at how long you've managed to keep this up for. Well, congratulations, you've achieved nothing. Have fun moving on, and hopefully you won't be such an idiot next time.
Anyways, that's the end of part 4 of the Fox Reacts, and hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Foxy the Fox, 110, out.
Well, that's it for this video, everyone. Foxy still has nothing to say to us and continues to live in her fantasy land where her reacts and commentaries are two different things. Maybe someday she'll admit we've been right all along and finally admit defeat. But until then, we're not gonna hold our breath. We'll see you all next time when she says the stupidest thing we've ever heard yet again. So bye for now.